Guys, it's Elena. Welcome back. I'm so happy you are here today. If you're here, you probably want to know how I maintain healthy long distance friendships. I have a lot of long distance friendships. Two of my best friends, Maria and Yet, they live in two different countries. A lot of you guys have just graduated college. A lot of you are moving to different states, maybe moving to different countries, and you're leaving behind your friends, or your friends are leaving you. I don't believe a friendship has to end just because you are moving far away. I am living proof that you can have long distance friendships that you feel very close to. At the end of the day, the most important part about a friendship is the connection that you guys share. Long distance friendships can flourish. If you guys have been long distance and you want to deepen your connection, these tips are only going to deepen the connection that you guys have. I'm actually going to get ready today for a virtual dinner date with my friend who I met online. Her name is Mai Ying. Mai Ying does not live in New York. I live in New York. She lives in Minneapolis. I actually made a vlog of meeting her for the first time. She flew to New York and we spent a weekend together, and it was just an amazing weekend with her. She is just good friggin' energy. I love her. Before we get into makeup, I want to introduce to you guys the sponsor of today's video, which is HERA. HERA is a luxury Korean makeup brand that is focused on accentuating our natural beauty. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you guys know every single time I make a makeup video that it's always some dewy, natural, glowy makeup. We're just working with what we have, accentuating the features that we already have. That's why I'm so excited to be working with HERA today, because that is their philosophy, is just accentuating the way that we look, bringing out the features that we already have. These are their sensual powder matte liquid lipsticks that contain a soft yet intense pigment that's light and smooth. It contains ingredients that help fill the curves of our lips to help create a smoother look, along with shea butter to reduce any flakiness and protects our lips from moisture loss. I love products that actually smooth out my lips and kind of give that like plump, natural, smoothed out look. Shea butter and matte liquid lipsticks help smudge the product to help create that powdery look without it drying out. Shea butter is an amazing ingredient. I used to actually lather my entire body with shea butter. It helps preserve the moisture in our skin. This is Rosy Suede, which is a dusty rose color, perfect for any everyday look. I love a dusty rose color. This color is definitely a lip product that I would carry around with me everywhere because it's easy to use and to also reapply. Plus the color is fitting for any occasion. This is Trench Coat. This is a beautiful coral color. It's the perfect shade for a tropical beach vacation. So if you have any of those coming up, this is definitely a shade to consider. And this is Pampas, which is the cutest shade of pink for an everyday soft glam. If I was gonna go glam, I always go soft glam. These are their sensual, spicy nude glosses. You guys know how much I love a nice juicy lip look. They help to add volume to our natural lips while accentuating the pigment of our natural lip color and adding hydration. This is why I love lip glosses, because lip gloss will keep your lips hydrated for a long time throughout the day. This is Red Lie, which is a cherry pinkish color that's perfect for a hot summer pool party vibe. Lingerie, which is an adorable everyday baby pink gloss that's perfect for any occasion. This is definitely a makeup bag staple, or just like a what I have in my purse staple. They have a nice light non-sticky formulation, and the first coat gives a tinted glossy look with a buildable coverage for a more intense pigment without it feeling heavy. Their makeup line is created to help blend seamlessly into our skin and to also push us to feel more confident. I personally love the tinted gloss, tinted lip look, so I only use about 1 to 2 coats. I'm gonna have HERA's website and all the colors that I showed you guys linked down below for you guys to check out. Let's get on with getting ready for my virtual dinner date. I think it's only fitting that I zoom you guys in a little bit for this one. We are very up close and personal. I'm just gonna prep my lips. I always prep my lips. This is the Dior Lip Glow lip balm. I'm just gonna go in with my foundation. This is just an everyday foundation that I use from Maybelline. This is their Fit Me foundation. I'm gonna have all the products linked down below because my brain is gonna be multitasking, and we all know that the human brain is just terrible at multitasking, and I am a human with a brain. that is terrible at multitasking. I want to begin by saying I do not have one friendship that is the exact same as another. All friendships have their own requirements. All friendships are going to have their own way of connecting. The first tip that I have is to do something together apart. So that could be like watching a TV series, a movie series, a show. If you guys both like reading, find a book that you guys can read together. You guys can text about it, send memes about it. Bridgerton, if that's a show that you guys like to watch, that's a really popular show right now. You can watch it at the same time. It could be a topic that you guys are really interested in. Any current events. I'm gonna try something super fun. This is the Sensual Powder Matte Liquid Lipstick from HERA. This is their Rosy Suede Matte Liquid Lipstick, and I'm gonna apply it as blush. I think it would look so good as a blush. I'm gonna start with that first. I don't know if I put too much, because these do have pretty good pigment, but I do like to use a lot of blush anyway. My friend Maying and I, we both love to create content. We're both in this content creation grind. Her and I really connect on our business goals, our future. This is something that we both really are passionate about, and that passion translates into our friendship. That passion is something that contributes so much to our friendship and really allows us to have something consistent to talk about, because when you're working through your career, when you have a lot of goals that you want to achieve, it's really nice to be able to consult someone about the dreams that you're trying to achieve, and especially someone who sees the vision that you have. Maying is definitely a friend of mine that I feel comfortable sharing my dreams with, because she has similar dreams and similar goals, and that is something so rare to find. By the way, wow, this looks so good. I really love this. Oh my gosh, it looks even better in person. I'm gonna add just a little bit more because I'm a crazy blush person, giving myself a little sun-kissed look. I'm trying to spread it around on my forehead and on the temples. Long distance can actually show you what were some things that were lacking in your friendship. Long distance is a lot about deep connection. It'll also show you the level of comfortability that you had with them to begin with. All of my long distance friends, they only survive because we have that shared connection. I'm going to set everything with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. I'm gonna now contour and bronze my skin with the NARS bronzer or contour in Laguna. I'm just gonna add a little bit. Tip number 2 is to see this as an opportunity. We're thinking positive here, and there is no other choice but to think positive, because the other option is to dwell about it. Of course, it can be really sad to have your friends move away. I have not seen my best friend Maria in 8 years. Yeah, I haven't seen her in person in 8 years, but we are like this. Like, I would genuinely get a tramp stamp of her name. She is a gift in my world. She is like a soulmate. Bitch, you're my soulmate. I feel like we were created to find each other in our lives, because her and I just have a very special connection that I'm so forever thankful for. The reason why I see distance as an opportunity, you're kind of forced to get to know each other. You can't just go out to a bar and not talk to each other, go out to a club and not talk to each other and just be there for company and settle for that. You really have to work to get to know each other. I feel like long distance relationships is all about things internal. This is all about like inner work and inner work together. It's also an opportunity to travel, to explore places and make new memories. I love to think as positively about a situation as possible and take the most out of it. It doesn't have to be so sad. This can be a motivation for you to go see new places and try new things and explore and get out of our bubble. I just want a little bit more blush, because I can't get enough blush. There's no such thing as too much blush. Girls that get it, get it. Girls that don't. Number 3 is setting aside time to talk virtually. Right now I'm getting ready for a virtual dinner date with my friend Maying. Do not underestimate the power of a virtual date. One of the recent things that I did with my friend Maria was we did Ikigai together, and she loved it. She was like, I honestly thought she was gonna think it's lame. Ikigai is a Japanese concept referring to something that gives a person a sense of purpose or reason for living. It asks you to list out the things that you love, the things that you're good at, the things that you can get paid for, and what the world needs. Another game that I absolutely love to do with my friends is We're Not Really Strangers. It's a card game that allows you to ask questions to get to know the person better. Some of the questions there are really hard. I actually have the dating one as well, which is kind of intense. It's definitely a play your own risk kind of game when it comes to dating. You can even do cooking night or baking night together where you're on FaceTime and you're cooking and you're baking. Be creative with it. Long distance relationship also requires some sort of creativity. I'm gonna be doing a wing liner, but I'm gonna do a green wing liner. Tip number 5 is to find ways to stay connected. This can look like sending each other cards, sending each other gifts, any sort of media interaction. Do not underestimate the power of social media. If you think about them, tell them that you're thinking about them. Send them a text message. The amount of times that I said, oh, this just happened and I thought of you. It's just showing the other person that you still recognize them. 8 years of friendship built with my friend Maria. If she sends me a meme that has something to do with me or that has something to do with her that I know of, it makes me feel comforted. Like, it's not even just the meme, it's seeing her name on my phone. My best friend Yet, she's always sent me cards ever since leaving America. It's about taking action to find ways to stay in contact, even if it's something as small as saying good morning or have a good day or I hope you're having a good night. These little things, they add up and they help the longevity and the sustainability of a relationship. I'm just gonna comb my brows with some brow gel. Tip number 5 was probably one of the healthiest things I have done for my long distance friendships. This is because I really depended a lot on my, at the time, 2 friends, Maria and Yet, to be my only friends. My best friend Maria had to really, she went through a lot with me where she became the only person that I turned to for everything. That was when I didn't have friends in the area. I depended on her solely as well for company. I am super comfortable being alone, but there's a certain point where I was over isolating myself and I was only sharing things with her. I was only spending time with her. But I didn't want to just turn to one person for company, for comfort. I didn't want all of that to fall on her. So tip number 5 is to actually continue socializing with people around you. For my friend Maria, it was the healthiest thing I've ever done for our relationship because I wasn't constantly turning to her for every single thing that I needed a friend for. I wasn't always feeling so down and sharing that with my friend Maria because at the time she was the only one that I was turning to for everything. I'm just using some light mascara. I'm pretty sure this mascara is actually kind of dry. I'm contemplating on whether I want to put green underneath my eyes and I'm just so tempted. I'm gonna do this color right here. I'm gonna use the shimmery one that I used on the wing liner to actually put it right here in the middle and bring back just some light into my eyes. You see what I mean? Rosy Suede Matte Liquid Lipstick. That is what I'm gonna be using for my lips. To wrap up what I'm trying to say, I personally find distance in any relationship to be a healthy thing. I don't believe that more is always better. Take a moment to really think about what benefits lie within. If you're someone that constantly needs to be around a person 24/7 and you do not ever give yourself time to sit with yourself, maybe this is also an opportunity for you to allow yourself that time. All right, guys, we are done. I'm gonna show you what my makeup looks like. So that's it for today's video. This is the look that we came up with for today's dinner date with my friend. I hope you had some positive takeaways from this video. Thank you so much, HERA, for being a part of today's video, and have their website down below as well, so be sure to check them out. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be notified every single time I post a brand new video so you don't miss out. Be sure to comment. I love talking to you guys in the comment section. I spend so much of my time chatting it up with you guys on all of my social media platforms. Don't forget to like this video if you did. It really helps my channel out a lot, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!